there is a God, please bless me. Bless my thoughts and calm them down. Focus. Try to focus on a single matter at a time. For example, Norman. But I can't just focus on him. I must focus on everything. I must try to connect absolutely everything, but can't. Not without a piece of paper, mind you. I would need to write everything down. But I can't. I lack the time, and I do not wish to just stand here forever to bore my precious audience, you guys and gals, to death. A work table. Our old break table. Just sitting here in the corner? The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Why does it sting? Because it reminds you of the good old times? Looked like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. Why? Liquor everywhere. Wherever I go, the house, the basement, now this discovery, the factory. Getting back on track. Don't get distracted, Mr. TSC. I wondered, was that God using this as a break room of his own? But why? Why would a random security guard just come here in the middle of the night to use an abandoned factory as a break room to drink beer? Doesn't make any sense. Anything else on the second floor? Yes, definitely. What is this supposed to be? A red cross? The infirmary? Nope, not at all. Instead, a power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Are you honestly expecting this hunk of junk to work after 3 years? 3 years of just sitting still, waiting for its savior to drop by? Who am I kidding? It is gonna work. Of course it is gonna work. This is after all a video game. The power panel still wasn't working. Did I try it again? Is it one of those kind of switches? It still has power, but you need to throw it multiple times? Haha! Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? We've actually got power. Gonna need to suspend my disbelief a little here. Is this plausible? I am asking you, ladies and gentlemen. Would an old factory like this still be able to receive power if you threw a random switch? Gonna accept it, but very, very peculiar to say the least. The panel seemed to be working again. Maybe I just unlocked that door downstairs. Another open locker. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. Everything is reminding you of Rachel, isn't it, good sir? But I don't blame you. After what you had to endure already, I'd be worried about my precious, precious soulmate as well. Even more... what are they called again? Even more panels. Yet another power panel. Can't hurt to push this switch as well, right? Seemed to be working again. But what am I trying to power here? The exit? Random doors? Lamps? Wouldn't that be a nice change? Some functioning lamps. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side. Let me guess, this happens to be an optional quest. If I can find that keycard, I'll be able to uncover even more about the story. I can't forget that one noise though. When I entered the factory for the first time, that loud clank, where did it come from? I feel like somebody is watching me, wherever I go, constantly. But why? Observing my progress? Just waiting for an opportunity to strike? Could Norman have been the dead guy inside the building? Yet back then I didn't recognize his face. Probably not. All the way at the top now? Maybe? Desirably? Because, you know, the longer I stay here, the more it is starting to freak me out. One should never linger within one location for too long. Not within horror games, mind you. So many open lockers, it's crazy. Discovery of the century. This was Norman's locker. Of all the lockers, of all the open ones, to stumble upon this one in particular. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. In anger? I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Perhaps you did it, good sir. You punched the locker because you cannot stand Norman. Them switches. Everywhere as well. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman... I tried to combine both the names of Rachel and Norman there, coming up with a hybrid. Roman, good God, the nightmare fuel. The last time Norman, Rachel and I all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. But why? Because she enjoyed the company, or because she secretly harbored forbidden love towards him? Is she the bad one here? Is Rachel the evil individual who caused all of this to happen, maybe indirectly, because she cheated on me? My head ached. And why? Because the text marks didn't change, not even after examining the locker for the second time. Hold on. I already examined this 2 times, by now 3 times. I am the senile individual here. Sure, what the hell, I couldn't care less, go for it, push the switch. Nobody is gonna notice anyway. A utility shelf, crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Random hammer in the middle of nowhere. No fingerprints on it, I hope. This could come in useful though. To remove some, I guess, screws or whatever. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Oh, god damn it. This is another murder weapon, isn't it? It's gotta be a murder weapon. Somebody used this to kill the security guard and now I picked it up. Ah! I didn't mean to! But now it is glued to my inventory. I can't get rid of it anymore. Bloody hell. Being useful and productive. There, in this plant. That was all I ever wanted. When the factory closed, everything got worse. Sounds like Mr. H here just desired an ordinary life. But everything went down the drain after the factory decided to close its gates. and it drove you to murder people. Did it? Good sir, Mr. H? Oh, please tell me. Please, please, please assure me that you didn't decide to suddenly become a killer for no apparent reason. There's gotta be a reason. Because you are the murderer! Ah! Oh no! Another panel? I am slowly but surely losing it here. Losing it as in I am lost. It's a factory, of course, so large. Where am I going? The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. There we go. Did I take the card? I slipped the keycard into my pocket. And now we can access another random chamber of solitude. Yay! From the musty smell, I assumed no one had used this locker for a long time. Oh, Jesus Christ! Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Why are you trying to get it back on anyway? Is the exit door locked or something? Maybe it has something to do with that big panel I saw downstairs. Maybe each of the red lamps, if they were supposed to be lamps, is gonna light up after I've activated every single panel. Not yet enough. Excuse me? And you as well, for good measure. Aha! Do you hear that noise, ladies and gentlemen? Sounds like we've got the power back online. Now we are cooking with gas. Now we are grilling with fire. Now we are working them tools with electricity, etc., etc., etc. Huh. Yet at the same time, only just noticed how much more creepy the noises are making this factory appear all of a sudden. I've seen certain horror movies or, well, played certain horror games before where you suddenly activate an old factory, it comes to life, and suddenly the machinery, as well as perhaps even products, are trying to kill you. At least we can now leave the top floor behind us. I came from here? But what's... oh. Towards this direction? A boarded up door? I see, I might be able to use the hammer on this, but why was it boarded up? There's gotta be something incredibly important behind the seal of avarice. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Why would you leave it behind? It's a useful tool. There is no reason to abandon it. But whatever. One object less with fingerprints on it that I need to worry about. Well... open locker number 136, A, B, Y, Epsilon. Huh. Who'd have thought this was my locker there in the factory? It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. What does this mean? This room was nothing but bad memories. It stank of booze? Are you the one drinking, leaving bottles behind everywhere? You took this picture home. Did you tear it up? Or did somebody else tear it up only to bring it here? Was somebody hoping that I'd come across this? Or did you board up this room? But why would the picture be here then? To leave behind old memories? To bury them? I don't understand the catchphrase of the Let's Play. I don't understand, ladies and gentlemen. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. Why are you constantly referring to him? Why would he be the one? You've seen other dead bodies as well. This doesn't make any sense. Forget about him. He sure had a lot of alcohol at this place. I suppose that's the only plausible connection. The guy had lots of booze there still. But I am not yet convinced. I doubt that he's got something to do with this. Maybe that guard outside caught him hiding up here? Now that guy supposedly hid up here all the time to drink booze? Good sir, you don't know what you are talking about. You don't understand the situation either. This makes little to no sense. A random guy coming here to drink, when you could have easily just gotten drunk anywhere else. And the guard caught him here? Well, what happened then? You can't even finish that thought. You can't finish it. Just bad memories. Memories I am awakening. Is it a good thing? Maybe a bad thing? Perhaps blissful ignorance would be the key towards salvation? Oh, I shouldn't have entered that room. Now, I've been over here already, haven't I? Yes, I most certainly have been over here. However, was there just a dead end? Yes, there was, as well as the keycard reader there. I knew there was a reason why I came back here, walking down this corridor, hoping to find something familiar. The keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the keycard? Why not? Why stop now? We've already dug up so much. Terrible, terrible things. Come on, add another to the pile. Huh. A hatch in the ground. Random, to say the least. Nothing else. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? Hold that thought. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. I could jump down here, but what about that big panel? What? What? You can't be serious. The door had somehow locked itself again. There was no keycard slot on this side. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I guess I should have seen this one coming. I should have tried to consider this outcome. But I didn't. And now I will probably not be able to examine that big panel. Instead, I am gonna injure my legs even more. Oh, you bloody... Damn it. Well, now there's truly no other choice. I'll have to jump. freaking... I can't believe this. There are no alternatives. Couldn't see another option. Now I understand. Did I jump? Oh, I am sorry, Mr. H. Brace yourself for impact. Ah. Jesus. Oh man. My leg hurt like hell. And... I knew it. Oh, I knew it. There is something over there. Something I cannot access. Oh, I could easily just close the game and repeat everything I have done up to this point, but that would be cheating. I have made my decision, unwillingly, yes, but I've made it. I won't be able to examine what's behind that door. Oh, god damn it, what did I activate the power for anyway? Maybe to operate that keycard slot panel thingamajiggy? Still though, just like the photo. Ugh. Something on the ground here, maybe it'll make up for the trouble. There was a crumbled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Please try to read it. I am feeling very, very unhappy right now. Give me something that can cheer up my thoughts. Most of the letter was violently scratched out, with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was... need to, just don't, drinking, need, Norman. A note of Norman, a letter, how did it get here? Who was Norman writing to? About drinking? Just don't? Somebody's drinking habit? Is Norman the drunk fella, or am I the drunk one, the guy who desires booze more than anything else? Oh, this isn't enough. Not enough. The bottom of the ventilation hatch hung open. It was pretty high up. I wasn't sure if anyone could have got back up there. But I want to get inside that room. I want to examine the big panel. I wanna. You can't have everything. You've made your choice. Now stick with it. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory, if I remembered correctly. Back inside the forest, oh goody goody gumdrops. Gumdrops and ice cream in here. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets now. What do you think is gonna happen at Norman's general store? Will we come across him, or is Norman already dead? Could he be the murderer, or am I going to murder him? All bets are off. Make your choice. I'd say though that this is a rather delightful moment and time to end the session. Because, you know, why move on? Why move on? Because I am a coward? Because I just want to... I want to obtain peace and tranquility. I want this nightmare to end already. But of course it won't end if I don't move on, if I don't man up some more. Now that I think about it, nah, not gonna end the session just yet. I want to learn more. I want to get home. Home, title drop. I want to meet Rachel. I want to have a delightful conversation with Norman. I must solve this mystery, this game of death. Goodbye, factory. If only I hadn't examined that keypad first, maybe I could have stumbled upon even more answers. Onwards we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just bad memories. Lots of them. So many old bad memories that are now raging about inside my head. Where's this damn road at, anyway? Huh. This could be useful. Very useful indeed. A sign. 60. Is that supposed to be the speed limit? Oh, please, drive 60 within the woods. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Then again, people had to get to work somehow, right? Where's the parking lot at? Where's my goddamn driver's license at? I never came across it. Maybe, oh, of course, maybe it is laying inside that room I couldn't enter. Of course, I am saying that a lot today. Of course, gonna walk through the scab, of course, because I for some reason can't just walk in a straight line. A dead end. So many dead ends, so much everything. Ah. Hello? Is anybody out there? Does anybody wanna help me out? Come on, help a guy out, will ya? I am lost. I am starving, thirsty, and everything. At least this flashlight hasn't run out of juice yet. Within so many horror games nowadays, you are handed a flashlight that consumes batteries so very fast. The second you put a battery in, it's already run out. That's ridiculous. I understand that it adds to the, what does it add to anyway? It adds to the overall experience? Constantly feeling under pressure. Oh no, my flashlight that's gonna run out. Still though, doesn't make sense. I am not a big fan of that mechanic. Oh no, gotta find some more batteries. Screw you. A battery can last long. Very, very long. And don't you dare tell me that every single flashlight / battery you come across within these games is always supposed to be incredibly old. Almost out of everything? That's stupid. That's lame. It's idealist. Anybody could come up with that. Oh, I've got no idea how to invent something professional. Better use the old concept of, oh, it's gonna run out of juice so very fast. What am I talking about anyway? I'm just stalling time.